All right, if you're a lacrosse fan like me, then you circle the Grafton-St. John's game every year because it is always two of the top teams in the area, always rosters chock full of talent, always very well-coached teams, and today's game did not disappoint. It checked every box. Grafton ready to go at St. John's. Early start for this one. The kids came out firing, though. Second quarter, 6-2 St. John's. Grafton's Ryan Warner taking it down the alley. He scores 6-3 game. St. John's, Luke DeFlumeri feeding Owen Boss. He ripples 7-3 Pioneers. Grafton cranking up, and Shane Walsh with a nice save for St. John's. Third quarter, lacrosse still a physical game. Brad Quintadamo with a good hit. Jacob Wharton taking it away. Then it's Charlie Davidson. Davidson getting a step on his defender, going straight through the middle. He scores 8-3 St. John's. Joey Gurney from the X. On the ISO, Gurney scores 8-4. Now the Indians are within 4. St. John's firing on right in front, and Cole Thornton with a sweet save for Grafton. Fourth quarter, Gurney, the draw and dump. Colin Thornton scores 8-5. Then it's John Bouvier. Sweet feed to DeFlumeri. DeFlumeri ripples on the crease, 9-5 St. John's. Jacob Alasso on the crease, takes the punishment and dents the mesh, 9-6. Davidson putting it away for St. John's. Short side on the twine finder. St. John's wins it 10-6, your final.
We were definitely unselfish, and it just clicked today. We know our offense, we have so many schemes that we can go into that when one doesn't click against a certain defense, we have others to go into.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, this game was a good game. They gave us a good fight, a lot of good players for Grafton, so it was a lot of fun to get back out here and from a really good team.
I mean, this one's a great win. We fought hard. They gave us good tests, especially towards the end of the second half there. They really pressed out, a lot of pressure, but we came through with a win. It feels great, especially against a CMAS rival.
These are two of the top 3 teams, for my money, in Central Mass going at it. You put Algonquin in there as well in the top 3, and this was a great, great game today. One of the great ambassadors for Worcester is Ryan O'Rourke. O'Rourke is with the New York Mets AAA affiliate, and O'Rourke believes that Worcester is one of the great baseball cities with its players and its passion for the sport.
I mean, I think we have one of, you know, the Northeast is known for its baseball, and I think we have one of like the sneakiest good baseball towns ever. I mean, Ronnie Darling, Fidrich, Timmy Collins, Ollie Drake. I mean, there's so many, Andrew Oley, there's so many guys from there who, you know, have made a name for themselves in this game. So to kind of bring a team there, bring a AAA team there, you know, I hope it's not only going to spark some interest in the game, you know, amongst, you know, fans, obviously it being a Red Sox team, that helps, but, you know, especially for a lot of the little kids to get in the game and to, you know, realize that, like, hey, Worcester, you know, baseball in Worcester can work, and it can work for you, and, you know, just make the most of it.
All right, Ryan O'Rourke, a great American coming out of the Ty Cobb Little League with Chris Murphy and Jimmy Halloran and some of the greats from Worcester. The PawSox have a number of players on their roster with Major League experience. Their goal is to get up to Boston, but they're ready to help the organization any way they can.
It's all about winning and going up and helping Boston out. And so it's not about so much Pawtucket being here and whatever. We all want to get to the big leagues or back to the big leagues. And, you know, everybody's got different roles and different positions here, but at the end of the day, it's to help the big league team win. And I feel like that's why we're all here, because we all provide something, and hopefully we get to do it for them.
You know, play quality baseball, and you know that should take care of itself. And regardless of the numbers, you know, we're just out here, you know, all to, you know, progress in the right direction.
It's a good opportunity for everybody. You know, like you said, if this is an organization where if something happens and you get the call, you're automatically contending for a World Series, which, you know, that's everybody's dream and that's everybody's goal. So,
all right, so the PawSox were rained out today. They will play a doubleheader tomorrow. Game 1 is at 4 p.m. The Holy Cross football team concluding their spring practice schedule with the spring game this past Saturday. The players are excited about the gains they've made during spring ball.
You want to be in that position. You want to be a person where when it's time to compete, you know that they'll be like, all right, this kid's gonna dog it out. We got a bunch of those people, trying to bring a lot of them on board with us. But once that happens, and once a lot of kids start rolling with the punches, I feel like this team is it's gonna be a real problem in the Patriot League.
All eyes are on the quarterback position this spring, as the Crusaders will have a new starter next year, And listening to head coach Bob Chesney after the game, the starting job is still up for grabs.
I didn't see any quarterback in there today that you were, really, happy with their performance. I think we all missed some things. We all put ourselves in some situations where even some dropped snaps, some change of the cadence. It was 3rd and 3, then there was a 3rd and 10 on 2 different occasions, and we just have to force the ball downfield into some situations. When Tenio's a pretty good receiver, and he's going to create some matchup issues, as Lacombe knows, and we just have to be able to, not be afraid to throw the ball down there too.
Andy Lacombe and Brenna Wilson were the celebrity coaches for the spring game. Holy Cross opens up on August 31st at Navy. Lacombe's team, they both called the offense. Lacombe's team beat Brenna Wilson's team in that final drive, but Wilson, aggressive play calling, called for a couple trick plays. They just didn't work, but I like the aggressiveness.
They were looking great on the sidelines. I saw that photo of you guys. You look unbelievable, fit right in.
They certainly did, and I know the players and the coaching staff enjoyed having them out there.
Good stuff. Maybe we'll see them out there again this
season.
Yes,
maybe they get called out of the bullpen.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us here on Worcester News Tonight. For Kevin Shea, I'm Anna Botari. See you back here tomorrow.